everybody knows it's a problem, but nobody's really stepped up and taken charge in this. And somebody needs to sooner than later. Right now, okay, in 2050, the population is going to be going up 8 times the population of the United States. The United States population right now is 327.5 million people. Take that times 8. There's going to be that many more people in 2050. That's a whole lot more people that we have to feed. And right now we're already using the land that we have available, and the cities are growing much larger. And if the cities are growing larger, that's less land to be farmed. And we need to find a problem. We need to find a solution for this. And one solution may be GMOs. Many people are against them for many reasons, but there's so many benefits that come along with them. With GMOs, you're able to produce more with less land. It's going to be easier on the environment, and it creates superfoods. According to Clint Morgan, you'll have higher yields, higher crops, and higher food source. You'll be able, if you have 1 acre now, it'll be able to produce 15 times the amount of food with just 1 acre by using GMOs. GMOs are able to, you'll need less water, less pesticides, and less fertilizers per acre. Doing this, it'll keep the cost down for farmers because you'll be able to put more into your crops rather than what you need to keep them alive. Right now, scientists are working on creating plants that'll be able to be drought resistant as well as flood resistant. So in Africa right now, they have many fields that dry out, and they aren't able to produce as much as they're able to because they dry out, and then they have to replant, and then it goes against the planting season. So then they just lose the crop overall. But when you make the plant that is able to be drought resistant, then you are able to, then it's able to sustain the weather longer, and you won't have to replant and lose crop production, which will be helpful for them because if they have more of a higher population over there, they'll be able to feed more people. With this, you're able to maximize your output with natural resources, the land space, the water, and the topsoil. Next, it's also easier on the environment. According to Monsanto Roundup, in 2012, GMOs were the same as removing 11.9 million cars. That's a lot of cars, and everybody knows cars are bad for the environment, right? But nobody does anything about it. We're still driving cars, and there's more people driving cars every day. But adding GMOs will also help because you'll have less stuff going into the ground, which means better stuff coming out of it. And also creating superfoods. In 1960, there were 25.8 people being fed per acre. Now, in 2017, 155 people were being fed per acre. That's a whole lot more, and that's a lot better. So something's being done, but not enough, not nearly enough, and we need to change that. The Biodiversity Data Journal says that diseases, nutritional, and resources are all able to be improved. The diseases will go down if you have GMOs that are able to, the diseases will go down if the plant is able to resist things. If the plant's able to resist things like plants or like bugs and other weeds, then you'll have more of the plant production. For nutritional, like stated before, it is able to feed more people and for a better way because you're able to put more nutrients into that kind of plant. And the resources, if many people know where it's coming from, it's more likely to be able to, for resources, it is, GMOs have a better benefit in overall production because they're able to produce more with less, with higher yields, higher crops, and higher food source. It's easier on the environment, and it creates superfoods, which are able to create more plant production rather than less.